taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me.
Hello everybody and welcome to FPL Agony, here to make fantasy football less like hell. Are you having problems with your red arrows? Then don't worry, we're here to help. Me and the lads from Blighty are here to help you with all your Gameweek 6 woes. If you're having trouble between Lieutenant Haaland and Captain Salah, then we'll hear with all the information that you need. And don't worry, these lads from Blighty will sort you right out. Welcome to FPL Agony. Woo! Where's my fly after button? There we go. Every week I like to surprise them with just some madness to start the show. Hello. Well, welcome. Yeah, God, game week 5. That was something else, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think once again I struggled. I'm last between the three of us, and I'm sure there was lots of red arrows. That's why we called it the red arrows, because I don't know about you, but I can't get a green arrow for love nor money, and I'm sure lots of you watching and listening are in the same boat. So we're here to help. Let's introduce you to our Cockney experts in residence. He's currently watching this live stream, but also half watching the Chelsea game on his Sky Sports app. Let's hear it for Signore.
Good evening, and I am fully committed to FPL Agony tonight.
Of course. What's going to happen is it's going to be like, you know, when like Soccer Saturday, when it's something,
Merson.
Jeff talking and something, ah! And then it's just like, oh, okay, great. So we're going to get random bits of that. John cheering a game that none of us can actually watch. Also here tonight is our lovely, lovely West Ham fan, complete with his brand new headphones. Let's hear it for Scott.
Looks rather smart, doesn't he?
I like your top, actually. It's like the blue version of Where's Wally. It's like Brighton.
Well, that's my joke gone, isn't it?
Oh.
Basically, was Where's Wally list last week, and I've had my spinach, so I'm Popeye this week.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Have a look.
I'll save you, Olive.
Oh, God. Where do we go from there? We're unraveling already. Hello, if you're watching live on YouTube, come say hello in the chat. And if you're listening afterwards on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, hello to you too. We're having a really great month in terms of views and the amount of listeners we're getting. So it's fantastic. If you haven't subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button. We're aiming for 500 subscribers. We're on 436 at the moment. And if we can get to 500, that would be pretty sweet. Hello to Oliver, who's in the chat, who won Who Are You 2 weeks ago. Well done. And we'll see if Barra shows up, who won it last week. The audience is on a roll. We're going to do Who Are You again later in the show, but it's going to be absolutely massive. If you want to join the FPL Agony League, the code is E54QBG. It's on the tick along the bottom. It's in the show notes and descriptions and so on. Please get involved. A couple of hundred of us do, and who knows, you could end up with your team featured on the show. Let's talk about Game Week 5. Scott, let's hear from you first. What did you make of it? Because you did quite well between the three of us, but how did it go for you?
Do I have to? Do you know what, right? I kept the faith in João Pedro thinking, it was only a 1 week. But the question is, how does João Pedro like it? Do you know how he likes it?
Excuse me?
Do you know how João Pedro likes it?
No.
With a doctor's note. He just doesn't turn up to work, does he?
Oh, God, do you know
Not
what?
handling it this week then, no?
I can't handle it. You remember from last week? I can't handle it. Can't handle it.
I just can't handle
it. It was all right. I mean, I think my transfer from 2 weeks ago really does come back to bite me, and that was Gabriel to Trent. And all right, Trent did really well this week, but I thought Trent's 11-pointer would cancel out the fact I lost 12 points following the previous week. Then Gabriel goes and scores another bullet header, doesn't he? Like, what's a guy got to do? Geezer's absolutely done, mate. I'm done. I got nothing else to say.
I mean, it was nice to see Pedro play. He got a point. So, you know.
So there he was.
Yeah, he showed
there
up.
He was.
So there we go.
Got more airplane points, didn't he?
Signore, talk about your Game Week 5 then.
Do you know what? This is what I understand about sometimes with FPL. I scored 8 points more than the game week average across, 10, 11, 12 million players. Why did I get a red arrow?
It's a conspiracy.
Make it make sense, please.
It's a conspiracy. We are all destined to be average at FPL.
Below average with a red arrow.
Oh, we can't say that. We've got to make it look like we know what we're talking about. That's the point of this show, isn't it? Or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Just love the pain in this game, don't we?
Absolutely. Talking of people who don't know what they're doing, I was watching, do you know what? The Sky Sports Retro YouTube channel has some cracking videos that come up every now and again. And about 4 days ago, a video came out of Chelsea doing a crossbar challenge, but it's retro channel. So this is like more than 10 years ago, back when Chelsea was invented. And the players we had back then, I mean, it was quite amazing. I mean, who did it? We had De Bruyne there, Lampard, Hazard, Eto'o, Gary Cahill. I mean, it was quite something.
Terry and Bridge.
Terry there, Bridge. Oh, that's a good point. When did Bridge go? Because that's the thing. I've been trying to identify the time in this video because Drogba wasn't there, but Gary Cahill was. So it's got to be from the second half of 2012. Because Gary Cahill joined in January and won the Champions League, didn't he?
Bridge was gone by then.
Bridge, yeah, exactly. Poor old Bridgie. But here's the thing, right? Despite that we were so spoilt for players back then, but every single player missed the crossbar challenge. You guys, I've seen you guys do better.
John Obi Mikel didn't hit the crossbar.
No, but I'll tell you what, the worst one, do you remember Hilario?
Oh yeah, he's still there, isn't he?
His crossbar challenge was so bad it would actually ended up closer to the corner flag than it did the goal.
They still gave him a 5-year contract.
Do you know he's still at Chelsea?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not joking. I think he actually still is there.
He is. No, he is. He's a goalkeeping coach.
Of course.
That is hilarious.
What a cushy life. Who's got it better? Him or Scott Carson?
Scott Carson. Scott Carson's still picking up loads of medals, though. Double Champions League winner. That's all I'm saying. And if Scott Carson wants to ever join this show, I'd have him on in a heartbeat. That'd be amazing. That would be the best show ever.
We might get more than 10 viewers.
Well, yeah, we might get as many as 11. So that would be, that'd be quite good. Let's take a look at the FPL Agony League. So, Signore remains in 10th place. You've held on to your spot. Despite your red arrow overall, you've actually sort of still even. That's pretty good. But our friend, Abu Yasser, he's plummeted down the table. And now we've got Ali Hussein, who's now top. But I'm down in 20th, so I got my real big red arrow. Scott, did you get a red arrow? Did you get a green one? Because you've gone up in our league.
I don't know, mate. I don't even know what red arrows mean, to be honest.
Oh! Sorry.
I'll just play in the moment, to be honest. Do you want me to have a little look?
No, it's all right. Well, you can do while we talk about your team. So you are currently 60th. I think you were 69th last week, so you got up 9 places. Not bad. 344 for your total. As I said, if you want to get involved in the league, E54QBG.
Oh, I didn't get a red arrow.
What did you get?
This makes this whole stream pointless. I've got
well, go home then.
400,000. I'm 1 millionth in the world.
You're 1 millionth in the world. Actually, what is my overall rank? I never look at that really. 300,000. What's yours?
176.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like it.
I was 175 last week.
Ooh, okay.
Took a hit.
Yeah, you did. You took a hit. That's no good at all, is it? But look, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, because however bad you feel you've done in the last game week, there's at least 3 people who have done far, far worse. Let's take a look at our oh dear teams of the week. So, let's start off with our friend Tom Rogers, who's in the FPL Agony League, got the lowest, I think, this week.
Oh, he's back.
31 points. This is Tom's second time in our oh dear teams of the week. Do you think he's an Everton fan? Because we've got McNeil, Lindstrom and Branthwaite all in the team. And he's Branthwaite's first sub over Mateta, who's third sub. What's going on there, Scott?
The way Everton are playing, I think they need him playing, don't they? Injured or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be on crutches. They still look better than half their team, to be honest. Did they lose again? They draw.
They drew.
Right?
They drew against.
Goal! Yes!
Sorry. Go. I knew it was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Signore is only half watching this stream, and he's just going to shout. Oh, I feel like Soccer Saturday.
So we've just scored a good free kick.
Let's take a look at Anthony's team, because Anthony's not featured before. Do you reckon Anthony's a Spurs fan? Because
he is 100% a Spurs fan, because I know him.
Oh, you know him? Well, he's captained Kulusevski over Haaland. Imagine making that choice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not so great. Yeah. Trent did well, though. 11 points. Had him as vice-captain. But just the Kulusevski captain move just didn't make sense. Didn't pay off. So Anthony gets 36 points.
Wow. Okay.
That's not good. Not good, eh? And then our third team, our third oh dear, is Walid. Now, I want to talk about Walid's captaincy decision. Because I know Everton are playing bad. But I would never I wouldn't necessarily captain the striker who's playing against them. So we have Captain Vardy.
Oh, I wonder who else brought him in this week. Oh.
Shut up, dude. I brought him in, but I didn't captain.
Got more points than Pedro.
Got more points than Petro. I didn't captain him though. Not like Walid. Why would you captain? It's like Sky Sports Retro as an FPL team. It's like 2016. This is a 2016 FPL team we're looking at. Sure.
Mate, I did this stroke last week, so don't try
it. Yeah, so that is certainly a choice. Vardy as captain. You're probably the only person in the world who captained Vardy. So, if anything, you are unique, Walid. But sorry about your team, mate. Let's hope you all do better, because our friend Farouk, he features No Dear, and the next week he smashed it. So don't worry. Even though we take the mickey out your teams, it's for your own good. It's called tough love. That's something we believe in. Isn't it, Signore?
Yeah, if you say so.
Okay, so I want to start the show with a quiz question. I'm not going to tell you the answer straight away. I'm going to reveal the answer towards the end of the show. A shout out to Oliver who's watching, who's just yelling, "We got a point, we got a point." Okay, have fun, Southampton fans. Okay, so what I've presented to you is a list of the top 10 Premier League players in order of most number of appearances. Okay, this is the top 10. So the first place, you have to guess who's first with 653 appearances. We've got Milner on 637, Giggs on 632, Lampard on 609, David James on 572, Gary Speed on 535. Then you have to guess the 7th place, who's there on 516. Then we've got Mark Schwarzer on 514, Jamie Carragher on 508, and then I'm asking you to guess the 10th place. I'm looking for 1, 7, and 10. See if you've got any ideas. Scott straight in.
Well,
What do you reckon?
number 1. Go on, you do it.
I'm not saying he's number 1, but he's got to be in the top 10. It's our fantastic England international who got called up to the most recent squad at 94 years of age, Ashley Young, surely. It's Ashley Young.
You think Ashley Young is
He's
be
number
one of those
10.
three?
Surely. He's been around for about 94 years.
Okay. Well, she'll see. I will reveal all if that's right. It might be right. It might not be right. Have you got any other suggestions you want to put in before?
I was thinking Gareth
Genuine suggestions.
Huh?
Gareth Barry.
Okay.
Have I missed him?
Are you looking this up? Don't
No.
look it up. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but you're looking at
Gareth
another
Barry's a
screen.
great
It's
shout.
making me suspicious. If you're watching in the audience live, feel free to take part, but don't look it up. No cheating. I want to see who knows who these 3 missing players are.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't know about Ashley Young. I'm going to say the top one's Gareth Barry.
Okay.
Would Gary Neville be on there?
I was going to say Gary Neville. Surely.
Like, been around for a hot minute, isn't he?
Mm.
We got any other guesses, or
See if any
That's
names
his
pop
jet-
into your head over the course of the show. Feel free to do it. We're going to come back to this, but I thought we'd have a little interesting challenge for people to take part in during the show. Oliver's got some suggestions in the chat. He thinks Phil Neville. Okay. So
No, it's
Phil
got to be
Neville.
Gary.
Phil
Got to
Neville.
be Gaz and Nev.
Oh, right. Okay. So Scott says it's Gary over Phil. Oliver thinks it's Phil over Gary. Lots of agreement on Gareth Barry being one of these players. So I think that's a fair shout. We shall reveal a bit later on in the show to see how well you did. Now, let's talk about something that I've wanted to talk about for a couple of weeks, which is this little bit of a debate here. And I think we're going to have a good chat about this. Will Haaland be the greatest ever Premier League player? Do we think that if he sticks in the Premier League, then he's going to eclipse every other player in terms of goals scored? I presented a stat before we have that chat. I presented some stats in terms of goals per game. I've taken Haaland's current goals per game and compared it against the top 5 Premier League scorers of Kane, Aguero, Shearer, Cole, and Rooney. Okay. Now, what prompted this for me to do this week is because Haaland got his 100th goal for City in all competitions, which is extraordinarily quick, really. I think it's fantastic. So his current goals per game is 1.3. Okay, so that's how many games has he played? 70, 71? 73? It's one of
73, I
those.
believe it is.
I think it's that
It's
73.
73.
Okay.
Prem
So
games.
he's obviously not played as many games as all the other players, and we know these stats are, not perfect, but 1.03 goals per game for Haaland. Kane 0.67, Aguero 0.67, Shearer 0.59, Cole 0.45, and Rooney 0.42. So with those stats in mind, and looking at how Haaland's done, and looking at how he's currently doing in his third season, Scott, what do you think? Do you think there's potential there for Haaland to get there, to become the greatest?
Greatest player, greatest goal scorer, greatest player. Oh,
Well, that's an important difference, and you might want to highlight who you think, regardless of goals scored, who is the greatest player, if you've got someone in mind.
I don't think you can look past Thierry Henry in terms of the greatest Premier League player. And yeah, I know he was an Arsenal player, but it kills me to say that, but it's true. I think what he could do with a football was insane, to be honest. But if he stays there, and I think we spoke about this on the chat yesterday, if he stays there and Real Madrid don't offer stupid money or whoever it is, Barcelona, I think he'll do it. How old is he, 24? I think he'll do it. I think that... How many hat-tricks has he got in the 2 seasons? Is it 2 seasons he's been there? It's just
This
insane.
is third season, isn't it?
Third season. How many hat-tricks he got? 7, 8? No joke.
More.
No joke. 7
I
or
think
8,
more.
9, 10. He's
Well, he's already got 2 this season, hasn't he?
Exactly. And he was close to getting another one a few game weeks ago. I mean, I think it's inevitable, really. Like most things in life, it's inevitable. And so I think it's going to happen. I think he's going to do it. And because the club he's paying for and the amount of players they'll bring in when needed, charges dependent, every time you watch him, you're just so scared. If you're like when he played West Ham, I thought he was going to knock about 6 past us, to be honest. It's just his movement. He bullies defenders. Like the Ederson got an assist a couple of weeks ago. Just straight through ball over, bullies the centre back, 1-on-1, bosh.
Just imagine what he's going to do against those League 2 defenders next year.
Oh God!
Hey, they're not going to know what's hit them.
Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland lining up at AFC Wimbledon with that hole in the pitch. Could you imagine?
Oh no! Wow, that's quite funny to think about.
Yeah, amazing. I'm a huge fan of Haaland, and I was at RB Leipzig. I was at Dortmund, and for a young player of his age to come to the Premier League and absolutely annihilate it so far, you've got to be a fan of football to watch that. You know, I don't think you can argue with that.
Signore, your thoughts on Haaland? Will he get there?
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with Scott and what most of the audience has put in the chat. I think he'll be the greatest ever goal scorer. You know, he's just a machine when like he's there. Like he needs 10 touches of the football to score 3 goals in a game. That's it. You know, but greatest player ever. I don't know. In the Prem, I know Scott mentioned Henry. I think it's like when you look at players like Paul Scholes. You know, aesthetically, I know people get hooked up on stats and stuff, but Paul Scholes for me was just incredible in the football. You know, how he controlled everything for Man United. Guy retired, came back and was still dominating. You know, it's just incredible. So, yeah, I think if he stays, he will break Shearer's record. I think there's no doubt about that. He could reach 300 Premiership goals.
Oliver in the chat says Tyler Dibbling will become the greatest player in the Premier of all time.
Do you know what? I've seen him a lot of Gameweek 6 wildcards, to be honest. He's in their wildcard drafts, I'm not going to lie.
He won't,
He
won't be if he gets tackled. Have you seen the size of the guy's shin pads? What is that protecting? Seriously, they could fit in a Kinder egg surprise thing. They're not right.
Anyway, go back to Haaland. You've mentioned that like greatest goal scorer but not player, and I completely agree with what you're saying in terms of player and goal scorer not being the same thing. What's missing from Haaland's game that makes him not comparable with someone like Henry?
Can I go first?
Yeah, go for
I
it.
think football's a completely different game now. I mean, is it harder than it was back in the day? I don't know. But growing up, watching Henry do what he did with a football, anywhere on the pitch, on the wing, in the centre. I mean, he left. He went to Barcelona. He went to the MLS. He came back to the Prem to join Arsenal on loan. I think he scored in their FA Cup. He just looked like he picked up where he left off. It kills me to say what a player. And a great pundit as well, by the way. He must be gutted now Kate Abdu's got married, but let's not talk about that.
Oh dear. Signore, any thoughts on that? What would it take for Haaland to swing it for you in terms of just being a great player and not just goal scorer?
I think just a bit more flair. But does he need to be? Like Shearer wasn't that sort of player, and he was an incredible goal scorer.
I think Haaland's got. Sorry, I think Haaland's got a lot of character. Did you see the video of him and Arteta the other day? Like,
I'll tell you what,
fantastic.
I have loved, and I mean loved, everything that's come out from that game.
Yeah, I think
we have missed that in the Prem for a while. I'm not talking like us as some players that have got in real trouble with being spiteful and being mean with some things, like either like a bad tackle or I'm not going to name players, but players that have spat, players that have bit other players.
Yeah,
players that have really been nasty on purpose. Like he is just a character. He was giving it to him last season, and then you could just see him doing like the mimicking. Like I can't remember who it was, but he was just like mimicking them, and I just found it funny, So it's good that we've got a character back, isn't it?
Yeah,
so.
you need it. You need it. Like you think about. Did you just say Mourinho as a manager?
No.
Oh, okay. At least I'm not repeating. Last week I just repeated what you said. Mourinho was such a character.
Off topic again.
As a manager, Mourinho was a great character. Klopp was a great character. Is a great character. Pep's a great character. You need those footballers that are going to go in interviews and not know what to say because they're just so modest, Like, I think we've got a great player on our hands. Like
that little bit of rivalry between, I don't know why, but Maddison and Malpai. That social media banter they had, and they took it into games where Malpai was mocking his celebration. Things like that. We don't see a little bit of that anymore. And I think it's just good entertainment.
Those days may come back. In terms of Haaland's longevity, if Pep goes, do you think Haaland stays?
I think so.
Are we talking that he's going to go because of the charges, or just going to go because his contract comes
without aside the charges,
just in general.
Just in general, it'll just say Haaland does a Klopp. He says, "Look, I've had a great run. Let's go and manage. I don't know, AFC Wimbledon or Inter Miami."
England.
Mad move.
Imagine those choices. You're sitting there going, "All right, son. Listen, we've got 2 offers on the table." Go off to the beach in Miami, or you can play in the sinkhole in AFC Wimbledon. But you can get there on the district line. What do you prefer? I mean, it's a catch-22, lads. It's a catch-22. Back to it. Yes, I think he stays. I think he's got a lot of affiliation with the club. I know Leeds is his team, if you wish. His dad started off at Leeds, but his dad also played at City, and before his big injury and his retirement, I think he loves the club, and you can see that as well when he plays. I think he'd stay.
Okay, so we reckon he'll stay. We reckon he's got a good chance of overtaking everybody to become the greatest goal scorer, but not necessarily the greatest player. Interesting. That was very fun, guys. Thank you. Let's should we talk about fixtures? I think it's time. Let's do this. So, we've got a bit of music for this bit. Let's hear it. So, we got Newcastle versus Man City, Arsenal versus Leicester City, Brentford versus West Ham, Chelsea versus Brighton, Everton versus Crystal Palace, Notts Forest versus Fulham, Wolves versus Liverpool, Ipswich versus Villa, Man United versus Tottenham, and Bournemouth versus Southampton. Signore, are there any games that you're looking forward to this week?
Yeah, because I think it could prop lots of goals. So I'm looking forward to the Darren Bent derby. I am.
No reaction from Scott there.
Scott's still wondering when Darren Bent played for Ipswich. He was at Ipswich before Villa.
Don't even try it. Yeah, that's where he started. He went. Don't even try it. I know that. He went to Charlton for 3.5 million. So don't try it. I know that. Good stat.
I like it. It's a good derby
That is a
name.
good stat.
Good derby name. Well done, Signore.
Stats have been good on stats in this show, haven't we? Yeah.
Full of them. Full of them.
Yeah.
Who's Fulham? Oh, they're a Premier League club as well.
Oh, the police are coming.
Someone's watching the bill.
Yeah.
It's not me for once. It's not me for once.
It's not me. Who's got their window open?
It's not me.
Not me either.
You got a sound
like
effect going on, yeah?
Where's the
It's not
sirens
you.
come from?
It's not you.
I live in the countryside. There's no police around here.
They have a sheriff.
Yeah, exactly. Someone on horseback keeping everyone in.
You're not going to ask me what game I'm looking forward to, or just?
We were getting there. We were getting there. Unless do you have a derby name?
I do.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, Scott, are there any games that you're looking forward to this weekend?
I've been looking forward to this for so long. I'm looking forward to Dimitar Berbatov derby.
Hey!
Oh.
No, Berbatov did not play for Nottingham Forest. He played for Man United and Tottenham, and also played for Fulham.
Wow. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
I mean, I've got no FPL relation here to any of these matches because I'm just so done at the moment. We could talk about the Graham Potter derby, Chelsea Brighton.
I mentioned Marcus.
Are we doing managers now? Because we've got the Mourinho derby.
No. I was going to say we could do the Marcus Bent derby because I've mentioned Darren Bent.
My mate Zach would be proud. We could talk about the Mark Cucurella derby.
Oh, look, we could keep going with how many players Chelsea have bought from Brighton. So, we could be here for another 5 minutes.
Go on, Scott's got one. Who is it?
The Shay Given derby.
Hey, listen, this is all my content gone for the next 4 shows.
Oh, no. Scott's really trying here. There's another one. There's one more. You've got one more in you. Come on. Which game are you looking at?
The Winston Reid derby, Brentford West Ham.
Oh, well, there were so many derby names. We're not going to have any for, as Signore said, for like the rest of the season. So I hope you enjoyed that little feature. Right, okay, let's talk teams. Signore, you're going to go first. You got 66 points last game week. Yeah, Gibbs Wyatt -1.
Yeah, he fancied a holiday.
Yeah.
So he decided to kick someone at Brighton up the backside and get sent off. I thought it was a good tackle.
May I just say, I had no idea about Gibbs White. This is literally the first thing I've seen.
Yeah.
Did he get sent off?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so sad for you, man.
Probably cost me a red arrow.
That's probably what made the difference, because actually the rest of your midfield did great. You had a really good week for the rest of your midfield.
I'm really happy with my midfield.
Diaz, Rogers and Salah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my midfield. So yeah, I might roll again. I might roll and I might just bring in Havertz for Gibbs White and then bank that Leicester get a breakaway and Vardy sneaks in a penalty or something, you know. Or I play
Ooh.
Anya.
Mm-hmm.
No, I play Anya and just hope that. But Fulham's look good, you know, so I expect Fulham to give Forest some trouble, even though Forest have also started well. I mean, the flip side is I could take my 2 free transfers and take out Saliba for a cheaper defender and bring in Raya for probably Areola Grande. Because West Ham look shocking at the back at the minute.
Yeah, it's not been a great start.
Oh, someone's got the bill. Someone's put another episode of the bill on.
Who is it? Because I'm going to have to edit this podcast later, so who's got the window open?
I haven't got it open, but it's actually me. I heard it this time. I didn't know it was the first time.
Can you imagine mid-episode, they break down Scott's door?
Do you know what, though? I think you're right, though, Signore, about taking out Areola, because West Ham have had a right tits up this season. Someone just coughed and...
Sorry, I was trying to stay professional.
I think you should roll, though. I think you should roll. I think that's a great option to roll. And just literally gives right to Havertz. I would roll with that. That looks like a really solid team. Like, in all seriousness.
Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
There's such delayed reaction to Scott's joke.
No, I'm just trying to hold it in and I just can't.
I feel like we're playing a Tim Flowers Valentine's Day special again.
Oh yes, we do have some risque jokes from time to time, don't we? Yeah, your team's in good shape. Are you keeping Vardy?
Yeah.
Who've Leicester got next though? Isn't it Arsenal?
Yeah, and after that they've got like some fixtures they can get some goals in because they've been scoring. Like I think they've got Bournemouth, Southampton.
They got
there's
Arsenal,
another team
Bournemouth,
there.
and Southampton. They're the next 3 fixtures.
There you go.
For Leicester.
So I feel all right about that, you know. I think I could hold on for a few more games, and then play my wild card when I need to, and then I've banked all these transfers. So I've got like a mini wild card for free. For free. Are you all right?
Do you know what, Signore? Tell you what, mate. Like, you bringing in Luis Diaz was an absolute godsend. Like
I wish I kept
started this season. He started.
He's only playing like 60 minutes. This is what I mean.
As long as he's getting his 60-minute 2-pointer, you're happy.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter.
if he's playing 90 minutes, this guy is gonna he's gonna hot the Prem up this year. I didn't think he would because I think since they bought him, he looks exciting, but he's been pretty dull in front of goal. But he's actually really come on this season. This is like his year. You can sense it. I don't see why I'd get rid of him there. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad they've done him and not Trent. I know Trent scored big last week, but I'm glad that's my move. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's looking good. You're in a great position, so I'm quite envious, if I'm being honest. But
Somehow got a red arrow though, innit?
You still got a red arrow, but don't worry, that's why we're here. And our good friend Balraj has just joined us, so welcome to the show. Last week's Who Are Your Winner. He's going to come and he wants to be double champion, so let's see what happens later in the show. Let's go to Scott's team. Scott got 70 points. So well done. Really, that's actually decent considering that game week. So you've got a really great team. What changes are you thinking of making?
Well, clearly you didn't look at the group chat because I actually sent my team basically locked in for the week already. I've gone early. This is the first and probably the only time I've gone really, really early. I took out Diego Jota for Mbeumo because I think Mbeumo playing against West Ham, and I don't know who they've got next, but we are absolutely shocking. Like, I have never seen us look so bad. And we had Avram Grant at one point.
Don't
He was
worry.
a baddie in
So
Danger
did
Mouse,
we.
wasn't he?
Yeah, the year we got relegated, it was insane. But I think if he's playing up top potentially, because Sharda, who now we know the pronunciation of his name, he's still injured, I believe. So he might be playing centre forward. He's scoring points every week. It's just a good move, and
His
banks
goal
some
was
money.
quality, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even
Fire.
see it, but I just know it was quality, 100%. I turned off the football at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday after watching that
All right, Arsene
misery.
Wenger.
I've spoken to you guys about potentially a -4 to bring back, to reverse a transfer, not directly reverse, but to bring back Gabriel. Sold this geezer. He scores 2 goals in 2 weeks, 2 bullet headers. Left me like done. But I just don't see how a -4 for Gabriel will help me this week.
Yeah.
Even though he might be due a clean sheet against Arsenal, you're only really earning 2 points, because I would probably take out Gabriel. So I know I spoke a lot about a wildcard 6, but I think it's increasingly unlikely I'll play a wildcard now.
Wow. Okay.
And I think I've made my transfer, so obviously I can't roll. I'll go into game week 6 with what I've got, reassess in game week 7. And if I don't wildcard this week, which is halfway through the week now, or getting there closely, I'll probably leave it to that game week 12 time when the fixtures swing once more.
Yeah.
Because I understand people got Diaz in, that's fantastic, but I've still got Salah, so I'm a bit like, a lot of wildcard teams don't have Salah and have Diaz. Rodgers has started picking up points now, so I'm quite happy with that. And also, if I played a wildcard, I would struggle to keep Salah and Watkins in the same team. And I made that transfer last week, and I know we made jokes of it, but my transfer did pay off. You know, who did I have before? Isaac to Watkins.
Yeah.
And Watkins scored, and it paid off. And he's got Ipswich next game week. And I like the look of Rodgers and Watkins in my team for next week. So would I just be going too early with a wild card now? I mean, I'm not doing fantastically well this season, but I think I can survive for a few more game weeks.
Sounds like Barcelona can survive for a few more game weeks as well, since you're not playing wild card.
That guy, man, honestly, he is living it up in Spain, isn't he? And he's still sitting there in most of our drafts, to be fair.
He is living it up on your third sub as well.
Mate, he's got his 2 feet up with his sombrero, and his sangria. He's living a dream. The thing is, he can't go down in price, can he? He's locked at 4 million. So that's a real bonus. That's why you can kind of just keep him sitting there. How many times have you seen where you've needed all 3 of your subs to come on? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
get away with it for now.
that is fair, and it's quite funny to see him still lingering on despite being FPL traitor.
One of my mates, he has got 3 red flagged players, and they're all like on loan to different clubs. But he can't bring anyone in because they're all like 4 million or 4.5. So like he's stuck with them until he plays a wild card or something.
Wow. Let's hope all of his first 11 actually play then. Otherwise, he is stuck big time. Okay, let's take a look at, begrudgingly, my team. I got the lowest points total, I think. Or did I? I got 61. I'm not sure what to do. Because I was thinking about getting rid of Vardy. Just because of this upcoming fixture. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I did okay. I could roll. I think I've got 2 free transfers left. Help me out. What do I do? I've got Ramsdale, Trent, Maserati, Veltman, Onana, Ahmad, Palmer, Salah, Vardy, Pedro and Haaland. With Asmir, Robinson, Kilman and Semenyo.
No, I think he's got a good fixture this week, to be honest.
Yeah, I think playing him will be good. How much you got in the bank?
Oh, let's have a look. I mean, 500,000, I think it was.
Oh, that's healthy.
No, I tell a lie. I've got 1 million in the bank.
Oh,
I know, I can go shopping with that.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I think your back
Ooh.
three is your back three, isn't it? And then, I mean, you could upgrade Unana, you could upgrade Vardy, couldn't you?
I mean, who am I getting for 6 million though?
What, in this?
Up front. On midfield.
Well, either really. I mean, I don't know. If I'm replacing, but Anana's got Ipswich, so that might want to keep him for that.
Yeah, I mean, him or Rogers, yeah.
For me, it's like Vardy or Pedro. If I do a transfer, it's like one of them two, just so I've got some better options. But in terms of options, what I can afford, let's have a quick look. I mean, Calvert-Lewin, Wood, Duran,
Duran's
Raul,
just shouting it.
Welbeck,
Yeah, he started to play again, hasn't he?
and the king himself, Danny Ings. So
When you said that in the chat the other day, crap me up, man. What was it? Mateta, Danny Ings, and was it Haaland?
Yeah.
Your three strikers. Insane.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I mean, to be fair, I'm looking at some fixtures. Everton's fixtures do look appealing, but they're just, I don't know, I just don't trust them at the minute.
No, I'm not going that. I'm not going Calvert-Lewin.
Bournemouth's next two fixtures against two promoted clubs, and then they've got Arsenal. So keep. What did you say his name was again, Matt?
Who? What, from Bournemouth?
Yes.
Semenyo.
We'll give him that. I'm going to call him that from now on as well, Semenyo. So,
I have to say that
because
really
that's his
slow.
name.
That's his
because
name.
that's his name.
Oliver is really keen on Pedro. So keen, he misspelt his name. Coming back.
Joao Pedro.
Joao. Yeah, okay, right. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably just roll, to be honest, because I'm just in the depths of despair. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I've got a bad team. It's okay. It's just not getting me the points I wanted, really.
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood, yeah. Forest have
Chris
Fulham,
Wood's not a bad
Chelsea, and
shout.
Palace.
I said it last week. You two laughed at me. Guy come away again with 8 points.
Yeah, that could be a shout. How much is he? 6.1.
6.1.
That's quite a lot of money.
And then, yeah, but his games are Fulham, Chelsea, and Cape West London teams. And then Palace, Leicester, West Ham. That's the next 5 fixtures. That's all right, you know.
Is it worth taking out Vardy for Wood?
Yeah, but knowing he'll score against Chelsea, and Chelsea will sign him in January for about 60 million.
62.
6.1 million.
How dare you, Scott? Chelsea do not sign strikers. How dare you?
Matt, these are Vardy's next 5 games. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Then Bournemouth, Southampton, Forest, and Ipswich.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Let's just get through this next game week then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I might just roll with him. Do you know what I mean? And then see how I feel come game week 10.
Yeah. Okay. I might roll. I probably will roll. It's not very exciting, but yeah, I'm probably going to roll. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
That's right. That's right. Didn't fancy
Always
bringing in Dennis,
Always
no?
here.
What's the Chelsea score, Signore?
Oh, I don't know. Second half has just started.
Okay.
Split screen's currently off.
Yeah.
Still 3-0. It is actually currently off at the minute. Let me just put it back on.
Right. While we're doing that, let's go back to the question I asked at the start of the show. I did a quiz question for Scott and Signore and the audience, where I've listed the top 10 all-time Premier League players in order of most number of appearances. They had to guess who is first with 653, who is 7th with 516, and who is 10th with 505. Now, lots of people agreeing on Gareth Barry being on that list. Signore, you seem to think first place?
Yeah, I want to say first place.
Yeah, okay. So Signore's saying first place. There's a debate, though. Scott is adamant that it's going to be Gary Neville over Phil Neville. Oliver reckons Phil Neville. So it's a bit of a Scott versus Oliver moment here. And then people weren't sure about 7th. So I can reveal that it is Gareth Barry in the first place with 653. Emil Heskey was 7th
Big
with 506.
Emil.
And it was Phil Neville. Phil Neville, well done, Oliver, who came in 10th place with 505.
No way.
There we go.
Goal!
Was there another goal?
Another goal. No, offside.
Offside, okay.
No, it's a goal. Sorry, I'm having a cameo moment here. It's a goal.
Is there? What's going
Yes.
on?
I don't know.
Oliver's very happy in the chat. Oliver wins. But let's see who will win our favourite game to play. Are you ready, Scott and Signore?
Man.
Are you ready, the audience?
Are you ready, the audience? They're very quiet. To be fair, though, here's the thing. When the audience win, it's particularly impressive because the audience are on a 30-second delay. So we speak and they don't hear us for that 30 seconds. So they've beaten you twice on a 30-second delay. James Blackwell in the chat, what is FPL?
The man's been a guest on this stream as well. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I know, actually. I have to get him back at some point.
It's almost like I messaged him saying, comment, what is FPL?
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, dear. Oliver's complaining. We're talking about the EFL Cup on the stream. Okay, that's the end of that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we've got people ready. Oliver is ready. Barrage is ready.
Let's do this.
Mike is ready.
They're
Scott
ready
and
to beat
Signore
us.
are ready. This is a game of who are you?
This is going to end up.
I've got it.
You have
This is going to end up me and Scott versus the audience. And we're still
Oh,
going to
I
lose.
know, we should
it's
just tag
so
team it up.
good.
We're going
So-
for the FPL Tag Team Championships.
The current scores for this season is Signore 3, the audience 2, and Scott 2. Okay, so this is like just madness. For those who are listening for the first time, we show a blurred picture of a Premier League footballer. We have 8 guesses to guess who they are. Every time we guess, it tells us if we've got the right club, nationality, age, shirt number, and a position on the field. So, this is such a tense moment, but let's reveal the photo to begin guessing. Here is your picture. Who's that?
This is the least even amount of guesses I've got ever. That could be Casper to me. Like
I'm actually
that could be my mum. That could be. Where's your mum, by the way, Matt? There she is.
I know she's not joined the stream tonight. How dare
Yeah.
she?
Can we just go someone? Because I think that looks like a white top. We just go like Van der Ven.
Right, Oliver's done a guess.
No, don't. No way, because he could be right. That's actually a real good shout. No way.
Oliver hasn't got it right. He guessed Will Smallbone,
Oh.
but it's a
It's
midfielder.
midfielder.
But age higher than 24,
Hey,
shirt number higher than 8.
Scroll back to the picture. I can't see it as it is.
Doesn't play for Southampton, we know that, but is a midfielder. Okay. Right, Luke's joined in. We have a guess from Luke.
Go for it. Go on, son. No way.
It's not
No.
Rodrigo Bentancur.
God, this is tense. Hold on. Wait, I need to
Everyone's
think.
really going
They're
for it in the
making
chat.
me
It's
panic.
amazing.
They're really making me panic. Stop it. Right. That could be.
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it looks like a white top. Must be someone from Fulham then. Must be someone from Fulham, but who? Smith? No, we done Smith Rowe, didn't we?
Spurs? We haven't done Smith
No, it
Rowe.
can't be Spurs because Ben Tucker's there.
Oh, yeah.
No,
of
but
course.
wasn't Smith Rowe another one?
Yeah, he was recently. It's not him.
Yeah.
Tom? No,
Who's Tom?
no. I'm trying like that. Is it Tom Carney? Tom Craney? Is that his
Tom
name?
Kearney. Tom Kearney.
It's not, it is not
Ah.
Tom Kearney.
He's not Fulham either. That looks like a white top though, no?
Go up,
What
go up,
I
go
can
up.
tell you, he is between the age of 25 and 32. His shirt number is higher than 10, but less than 30. He is a midfielder. That's what we
Oh,
got.
struggling.
Oh, see, it's got
It's got those big eyes.
all the better to eat you with.
It
I
looks
think-
like that, isn't it?
Does the picture become slightly less blurred
Yeah.
the more we get?
Yes,
Because I
it does,
swear I
it
can see
does.
more of them now.
It does. It does.
Oh
All
my
Premier League
God.
clubs come up: Ipswich, Southampton, and
But it's a
Leicester.
white shirt.
Leicester.
Who
I don't
plays
know.
in white though? Because we've had Fulham and Spurs.
Yeah, and even like Southampton, you get away with that because of the
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
do, yeah.
Where's Balraj when you need him? He's probably got it already. He's just letting us sweat for a bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna mic drop it in.
Hey, no, they're playing ahead at home and gonna ruin it for us. So I want to get
Yeah.
this right.
You have to beat the audience. It's on, guys. Come on.
Could it? No.
He plays in goal, mate, so it's definitely not him.
Go on,
I
Signore.
was
Say the
generally
Go
name.
on.
thinking of a goalkeeper.
Oh,
Oh, you was?
Yeah, I was.
come on.
Try. I really don't know. How about? Wait, hold on.
Just look at the
He's
hair.
not I just seen Ben White as a suggestion. He's a defender.
Yeah, I was thinking like Arsenal now. Could that top be because they've got quite a lot of white in their kit, haven't they? Hence why they wore black at the.
Because we can't see
North
much
London
of the
derby.
shoulders, can we? It's right near the neck.
Try Jorginho.
Who?
Jorginho, mate. He used
No,
to
no,
play for Chelsea.
he's
You
too
can't even
old.
say his name. No,
He's-
you've taken it now. No, you've taken it now. Don't
Yeah,
give
but
me
he's
all
too
that.
old.
How am I spelling? I forgot how you spell it.
Jor.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Jorginho. And we know he's
he's not
younger
even
than
12.
30.
Now go up again. That's not made any difference.
Oliver says Ben Mee.
He's a defender.
Oh,
It's a
but
midfielder, guys.
wait.
Come on.
But that's not. What's Janet from Brentford?
Janet, the Denmark guy,
Yeah.
Danish guy.
How do I spell his
He
name?
hadn't Benderek. Oh my god, here he goes again.
No, FPL Legends with that -9 before.
You're talking about
There you go. At the
Janelt
bottom. Yeah,
from
yeah.
Brentford, yeah?
Vitali.
No, but he's 26.
Oh, that helps.
We know he's
Right,
a 26-year-old midfielder. Luke says Andreas.
That's not a bad shout.
No, but it's not Fulham. Have we done a Fulham player yet?
Yeah, it's not Fulham.
Yeah, we've done.
Barash says Verratti.
Oh yeah, if it was a non-Premier League based player, it would be. He probably is up third bench. Oh, midfielder.
Could be this be the first time we don't get it.
No. I feel this don't feel right.
What's going on with like his eyes? Because if you look at the blurred photo, it's really dark on his right eye. He went like an eye patch almost.
It's not Isaac. He's a
It's not
striker.
Isaac, yeah.
Now, is there a little goatee on that chin? A small bit of hair?
Oh, we're clutching at straws here, boys.
I know we're really trying here.
His ears are quite small. Who else is
I
in
think
the
I've
Prem?
got it. I think I've got it.
Go on.
It's a real shot in the dark, though.
Hey, look, we're clutching at straws here, so come on.
I don't know. I was just waiting for Oliver to type back.
Yeah, I know. Oliver's just really, wait. Could it be? And then he's just left us.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Does it look
I
better if
think
you look at it
It
from an
could
angle?
be Nicolas Dominguez. That's just my.
What, Forest?
I don't know. I don't know who this geezer is.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God, he's got it! He's got it!
No way! I got it!
No way!
I'm
Hang
going to be
on.
honest.
Hang
I
on.
would never have got that.
Hang on.
No way!
Hang on.
No.
That's
What do you mean, hang
appeared
on?
in the chat
Oh no, I
at
can't
the
access
same
the chat
time.
on this app. I can't access the chat.
Oh.
Did he say it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oliver said
No
it in the
way.
chat.
And
No
he's delayed.
way.
He says, I said it first. I'm not having this.
I haven't seen that either.
I think you've got to give them both a point.
Scott, be honest. Did you see it in the chat?
No, absolutely not.
Hand on
No,
heart,
'cause-
did you see it in the chat?
No, because
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
didn't see it in the chat either because everyone's
No.
leaving there. They're not. Everyone's left the show. Oh, that's it. We found out who that
Don't
is.
enjoy
now.
for this segment. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all.
Oliver, be honest in the chat. Did you cheat and type it after Scott said it? You have to let us know because we need to know this. Because what we are looking at in that case, for the first time, is a tie of Signore 3, Scott 3, and the audience 3 points.
Epic.
Ooh.
It's a third of emergency.
Oliver
You know what I mean?
says, Scott, you can have it, but actually, I think it's more exciting if we could call that a tie between Scott and the audience. It is 3-3 between all three of you.
Or
Well done.
you could say it's half a devil. No?
Where's that tumbleweed sound effect? I need to dig that one out.
Oh, wait, you're going to give me that, but not Scott's joke earlier.
Where's Scott? Scott's left the chat.
Get Lee Carsley back.
What happened?
Not much.
I mean, I know I locked out, but what have we
Wow.
decided?
I think we'll call it because it makes it a bit more exciting, and the audience have done ever so well considering they're on a 30-second delay when they watch this live. So I think we'll call it Signore 3, Scott 3, audience 3. Well done, everyone. That was fantastic.
Good game. Good game.
Oh, good game, good game. Right, I think we're going to bring this show a little bit to the end. Let's go to this other camera view. So, well, I'm sure we wish you all luck for Gameweek 6. Any passing words of advice, Scott?
Yes. I always say, look in the YouTube comments before you type your answer or say your answer for who are you.
All right.
Well done, Oliver. Thanks, mate.
You cheated! You cheated!
I think he should be docked a point.
VAR. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Right, in that case then, let's have another cheer for our audience because it is officially Signore 3, audience 3, Scott 2. And consider that a yellow card, Scott, because if that happens again, well, when we play Who Are You, it'll just be Signore sitting there guessing for half hour.
With Oliver and Barrage to join.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do an audience competition with whoever wins. Maybe like Christmas special, they join the stream. How fun would that be, eh?
I mean,
Oh,
that'd be quite funny.
We're a bit strict for people who can join, obviously, but
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. We're quite restricted there, given the age of some of that audience. But why not? We can try that out. Right. Okay. I think it's time to do a sign off, guys. So, what are you going to say?
don't throw footballs in the back of people's heads. It might be funny, but it's just not nice. So join us next time on FPL Agony, where we will share more stress, anxieties.
An agony that makes us love the pain of this game. Can we look at that joke, by the way,
Of
from
course, Barrage
before we lock
is
off?
parting with a joke, and I love this. This is like a new feature on the show. What do you call a man with a shovel? And we have to
Doug.
wait now for him to type the answer before
Doug,
we
isn't it?
can leave the show. What are you guessing?
Doug.
Doug. Let's see if you're right. Has he just left?
Hey, Doug!
Oh, well done. Well done. Okay. That's the end of the show. Thank you so much to everyone in the audience who's been taking part. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you for listening on Spotify and Apple Music. Please hit that subscribe button We really need the subscribers. Please follow us on all social media at FPL Agony on Twitter and Instagram. And most importantly of all, you know what's coming. May all of your arrows be green. Good night.